Are you tired of waiting for Splatoon 3? Well, that sucks for you. Join the club. This will be a video that you can come back to when you're waiting for not only Splatoon 3 before it comes out, but other Splatoon games in the future that you might be stuck waiting for, like Splatoon 4, the true spectacle that's coming soon. The Splatoon community has been supercharged since the news of Splatoon 3. Everyone is super excited for the game, which, frankly, I'm still surprised is coming out on the same console. I mean, hey, if my theory checks out and we get at least summer 2022, I will gladly shut my mouth and take my bragging rights and Splatoon profit status. But that's the one exact thing that was everyone's least favorite part of the trailer, that we have to wait a whole dang year. I came up with some ways that you, yes you, can be a pro at waiting for the next Splatoon game. Yes, you will be a pro at waiting. What better skill could you ask for? Like I've made you wait for these points. My first tip for you would be to begin to wrap your head around most of the Splatoon 3 details to keep your hype train going. There are numerous everything you need to know in Splatoon 3 analyses that mainly cover the same 5 things, but also put their cool little spins on it, like making very insightful custom mock-ups of the new map that we saw, and craft their own little theories. Also, there are already posts circling around on Splatoon 3 by yours truly about things they can introduce into Splatoon 3 since the devs still do have a good chunk of development time left. And on top of those hopes and analyses about the game, people have been making videos on the new things they've seen in the game too. These include mock-ups of what the game may look like in terms of UI, and some possible modes that may be formed as a result of the change in mechanics. If you've been meaning to catch up on the lore of Splatoon 1 and 2, you can always do that too and perhaps theorize about what'll happen in Splatoon 3. Maybe you befriended the Salmonids after going after them too much. Maybe something is hidden here in the Splatlands. Maybe Pearl will be banished to the Shadow Realm and Marina became God. I don't frickin' know. My second tip would be to do any and everything in Splatoon 2 that you've always wanted to do. Want to hit X rank even though you completely suck eggs at Splatoon? Well, this will be the chance to improve and practice for Splatoon 3. Since they're on the same console and likely using the same setup and controls, including this. A lot of your practice is probably going to transfer over in some form to Splatoon 3, even if it is just ways that you can use weapons we know are going to be in Splatoon 3 like the Hydra Splatling. Like, I bet there's a lot of players who are like this. I am absolutely on fire with this NZAP. Ain't nobody able to touch me right now. I get double-digit kills in most of the games that I'm in, and that's just because I'm busy. And because, like, half of those are just armor assists. But today, I want to try out something new. I want to try out the roller. It requires you to be more sneaky and precise than the NZAP, but I'm an expert at this game, so I can hit. Why can't I hit anything? Isn't this roller supposed to be a one-shot kill up close? I feel like I'm hitting these guys with a memory foam pillow. Mom, I think my Pro Controller is broken. Honey, just get a little bit closer. That'll work. I would. Except this thing's kill zone is more bipolar than you. What was that? So you can always be practicing with as many types of weapons as you want. Well, not that one, Billy. Try like a bamboozler or something. But I like this weapon. Try the bamboozler, Billy. In addition to that, you might want to beat the Octo Expansion or 1000% the hero mode, and by all means you can do that. Cause let's face it, when Splatoon 3 comes out, we all know that except for the people who can't afford it or the unlucky losers who didn't get the news about Splatoon 2 a week before Splatoon 3 launches, our Splatoon 2 grind is probably going to come to a quick halt. And you don't want Sea Cucumber and Mr. Grizz making fun of you into 2022, now do you? Ooh, crew wipe. Let's see how many eggs you got. Not terrible. I despise you. Yay, I missed the 8-ball again. What a lovely sight. I dipped a toenail into enemy ink. Come on, I can't at least have a little bit? Wait, this thing pierces? No! Calculus major to get this right. I have to calculate the integral, the way the ink flies, and if I'm being frank, the derivative of how much it's ticking me off is really high right now. My orb. I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. And my third tip is reflect. Why do you play Splatoon? Why do you play a game where humanoid cephalopods shoot each other with their ink secretions? How has this game helped you in life? Why spend dozens, hundreds, thousands of hours into this game? No, like seriously, why? What the heck? Why do you play Splatoon? because hopefully it's fun. Anyways, and one of my last tips would just be interact with the community. Odds are you haven't met a ton of people in the community, or you have and you might want to meet more from time to time. You might be a super casual Splatoon player like I was at the start of Splatoon 1, and are only sub to me or me and a couple of others. But there's other players out there, and someone's always down to play. If you feel like you're better at the game, you can try competitive Splatoon. If you're more lighthearted, you can join some casual Splatoon Discord servers like my own. There's also people in addition to myself who stream the game as well, which generate a pool of people to play with. If you contribute to said pool, you just playing the game, having fun is going to add to the activity of it and speed up the wait. There's some competitive players who play with viewers, and others who...
I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game. Who can play this weapon? I hate this game. Stay away from me, you little turd muffin. I hate this game!
And together you can make some new friends, and the wait for the next Splatoon game will accelerate. If you want one more little side tip, you can play other games on the Switch as well to not burn out your taste in Splatoon while you do wait, if you can't afford them, of course. Smash Ultimate, Mario Odyssey, Cradle of Scoot, Pooplers, the whole shebang. And those are about 3 tips that'll help you become an expert at waiting for a new addition in the Splatoon series. Do you have any tips that you've been putting into action yourself? Let me know in the comments, and remember to subscribe to Outstar716 for more content on Splatoon 2, Splatoon 3, and other things gaming. I'll see you all next time. Also, petition them to take like Clambless out Splatoon 3, please.